Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock in my world Mobgogh. This is going to be the Easter egg recap, Easter basket recap. I forgot to grab, I do have a shulker. We won't worry about that. I've been kind of waiting. There's been, I think, 2 views. Anyways, if you haven't seen the previous episode I had a number of Easter baskets just like that one right over there. I did not say how many there were. If you do not want spoilers, not that this is a big major deal, then you'll want to go watch episode 21 first. This was obviously number 1. Again, we kind of put little things that looked like those were seeds, but they kind of looked like green jelly beans and square-ish looking eggs, and I thought those looked like marshmallows and chocolate bars. But anyways, it's time to clean them up. Actually, I wanted different tools on me. Pretty sure the shovel has silk touch. Yep. So we want to make sure we don't lose too much of these things. Those can all just be grabbed easily. Oh, I thought I put it on my inventory, but I did not. Come on. There you go. Oh, full inventory. Okay, that's pleasant. We'll get another shulker here in a little bit. So this is obviously number 1. I'll just say it now. There should be 12 altogether. Just for inventory's sake, let's throw a couple extra things in there. So we have a little extra room to maneuver things around as well. Yeah, I guess we'll keep dirt on us. We like to have something on us. And we're going to switch the bow for a pickaxe utility. So anyways, the last video, the next thing I did was I went and talked about the animals and showed off the house. Yada da da da. Right here, you should have seen number 2. But in all honesty, looking back at the video, this was not number 2. This was number 3. Number 2 was already in view, just like it already is a minute ago too. But we'll get to it in a second. Pick this stuff up. Nope. I don't know if we lost that flower. Nope. Okay. This is the thing we can't pick up with an axe, so. So a little bit of cleanup going on. I did have to go back and watch because I could not remember exactly how I toured everything. I couldn't remember when I went to the village and when I didn't go to the village. There are other upgrades that have happened, and I do want to show them off. We're going to get sunset really soon, but up here, you can see I added a glass building, and we'll show that off later a little bit as well, but it's actually a little garden with beehives, so now I can get honey and honeycomb and bottles of honey. We talked about the map. I think I actually had updated too, so you can kind of see some of the colors. Actually, I don't think that's upgraded all the way. Oh, we missed the egg. The actual egg. Yeah, there we go. Now it popped in the glass buildings that just went in. I am thinking in the middle of that, possibly, potentially, we put a tree. Maybe it fans out. It's going to end up breaking up the dark, odd building. I actually had a mob spawn right around there. But if you haven't seen it yet, that right there is number 2. I thought it was number 3 until I went back and watched the video myself. We're also hanging out here for sunset because there's another thing that got added to the top of the glass house, greenhouse. There we go. But yeah, if you can't see the little Easter basket, it's right up there. That'll be our number 3. I thought about doing this as a live stream, but I did play the game 7 Days to Die, and I streamed it. It was only 20-30 minutes long. I played until I died, and I could have respawned, but I'm like, oh, yep, that's going to be where we're at. And then the stream never got to YouTube. So since I'm picking these things up, I don't want to have to try to figure out where I pick them up at, put them back down, pick them up again in another video. I'd rather just make sure I record a video and get everything. And as long as the video's under an hour, it seems like my PlayStation handles it fine. Again, I'm not sure if that's possibly a hard drive or memory thing. If it's a hard drive, I can actually get an external and hook it to it, and maybe we could go longer. But yeah, it is now nighttime. Hopefully this goes off. If not, then we did it wrong again. Or it ran out. It's actually, oh, come on now. What if we walk over here? Oh, there we go. So we hooked up 2 fireworks stations up on top too. I thought it would go off once a night, but it seems like that sensor, when it was hooked up to daytime, kept going off. It does not look like it's still going off right now, so that's good. We'll talk about why I made those rockets here in a little bit. We just got about 16 in each right now, so 19 in each. So about 9 more nights. Yeah, when I had hooked up today, you can hear the bees. We'll go in there, but you can kind of see the beehive garden area there. Let's go get this guy picked up. All right. Axe for most of it. Yeah, let's just get this now. And everything else is axe. So this was 2/3, 3/2, whichever way you want to think of it. And I did have to watch the video because I could not remember my order on some things. We can go in here now, actually. So we made a front exit over here. We also made a back exit into the mob killing chamber area. Under the carpet is... Yeah, it went straight in. Oops. We'll leave that honeycomb right there. Yeah, we'll just break some of them so you can see. So we got a bunch of hoppers all over the ground in here. It's basically, I believe, 3 long, and then it goes 5 wide to here, It just goes around. I ended up putting these down because sometimes the honey ejects this direction, and that keeps it from going too far out and just kind of sitting on the ground, because that's not useful for anybody. We have put pretty much all the 2 tall plants except for the sunflowers, which I keep hunting for. I really don't want to hunt too much, but I keep kind of going out and hunting anyways and getting more stuff. Yeah, let's not go in this way. Let's try to stick semi-close to the original video as far as the travel locations. So when I came in here last time, I made sure to open this door, because if I'd opened this door, you would have seen that one right away. That's not number 4, it's actually number 5, because we went in the sneaky way. I don't believe it was shown until later. Number 4 would actually be that guy right there. And we seen him once for a quick second here. We also had went upstairs, I believe this way. And you would have seen it, not very fast, but you would have seen it as I went up. We also went back down, which it should have been pretty visible. Oops. We took the shortcut and just fell off instead. But, yep, just about to do the same. So it was visible a couple times, right? So this is number 4. And I have not practiced. Oh, this is one of the ones I was sneaky on too, because I didn't have to make a back side. There's one that I actually only made one side because... Anyways, so that's number 4. After that, we went upstairs. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not number 5 either. That's going to be number 6. Number 5 was up here. I showed off that. I went and talked about the horse statue. We did some supplies here, and right there is number 5. Again, I've added some stuff. Some of the trees and environment have changed as well. So that'll be a thing. Just like in the starting area, I actually had all the spruce trees that were out there were different spruce trees in slightly different areas than the last video, just because I had things to do and wood to gather. Okay, that's not bad. So, number 5, that's already surprising me that this is number 6. So number 6, we had gathered our zombie meat. Yeah, I had this too. We'll take it with us as well, just in case we do need more room. Thankfully, I can finally take that up. Let's eat some food here. So we would have seen number 6 before I went to the village to sell zombie meat. And then we will go check out the next 2. I did have to check this because I couldn't remember if I went down to the mines first or the village first. And I wanted to double check and make sure, but we went to the village, then came back, then went to the mine. I think we cooked some stuff. Emptied the gold and iron out of the chest, which I'm filling those chests up again with a lot of stuff. Yeah, so what else? The 7 days zombie game, 7 Days to Die. Like I said, I did play it once. Try to do a stream. If you don't see it now, we have it. Mr. Easter Basket's right there. And the video didn't come out, so I'll have to redo that. I may just start a brand new world again. It was an interesting version of the game that I hadn't played yet. Let's put it that way. A lot more difficult than a lot rougher start. We'll say that. A lot weaker of a start. Harder to keep food going than. I don't know why I have a lead. Maybe I thought it looked like licorice? Rope candy or something? We definitely want to hold onto that. Okay, and we got zombie meat on us. Talk about zombie meat and it'll show up. Alright, so that was number 7. Actually, almost there. I'm pretty sure it was 12. I don't think it's more than 12. I'm pretty sure I counted when I placed them. So we came up this way. We're like, oh yeah, let's go back down and take a nap. That was honestly just to take a nap. I don't know. Oh yeah, here's where we took a nap. Oh, for the trades, that's what it was. We wanted to make sure the villagers were awake when we did trades. Because I'd gotten about here and I wasn't sure if I was being a little spoofy or not. I am going to have a brain rot moment here for a second. So the sign was 1. The spruce was 2. At the top of the building was 3. Inside the building on the door was 6. Right? So 4 was by the mushroom and 5 was by the monster chamber. So we're at 6. This was 7. Okay. Just want to make sure that not losing count because number 8 is coming up. Actually, number 8 was visible earlier. Number 8 is kind of visible right now. And there was just like another really brief second that I kind of did that for number 8. Some were barely on screen. Some were on screen a lot. So this is number 8. I don't think I care which chest it goes into, as long as it goes into a chest. Hello, villager. We do have an extra villager, too. I think it's probably part of the thing, me trying to keep count, and I think I put a bed out here, and he spawned, and I did talk about expanding the village down, so that'll be good if we can keep bringing... Oh, hello, carrots that are just sitting here unnaturally. There's 9, by the way. There were cherry trees out here. There are not anymore. Like I talked about, I don't know if somebody was throwing carrots at somebody. Just crazy. So we never went out here, but there were cherry trees, and it actually had a lot of room around it, so number 9 was really visible. This now, I don't have bone meal on me, but we went ahead and planted this so we can start planting the trees from the nether out here and start gathering their wood. That's the tree I'm thinking about putting on top of the greenhouse that's out there. So 8 was great, but now we're on to 9. So it should be 3 more. 10, 11, 12. I will be glad to put all this stuff away and have an extra shulker back. Okay. We're not going to walk back because there's no other secret ones between here and there. Like I mentioned, I couldn't remember if I went to town or the mines first. The mines are definitely where the rest of them are at. I do have to talk about that in a little bit. I brought that up in the last video, but it is actually complete. And it's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do the honey farm as well. Should I show you number 12 first? Nah. 12 was horrible. 12 was like a brief second. I did have to double check these things. I think I have dug into them more and more. Just trying to find more of that deep dark, looking for ancient cities. And still have not found anything on that as well. In the process, I've obviously gotten more iron and gold and diamonds. Yeah, you can see this thing goes on forever now. And that one goes pretty far too. Neither of those were anything before. And I think the same thing here. Just, yep. You can see I've been digging. I've definitely been digging. Like, this ended, I think, here. Yeah, so I just kept digging, but we'll follow our ground path here. Up here, around the corner. Nope, we made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. There's our 3 torches. So we went in here. I kind of did something... I kind of did something like that. Or I just kind of did this. But this guy's just right back here. Oop, we missed it. We missed the jump. So this is number 10. He's the one that only had one side facing. There was no need to... He was tucked right into rocks, so there was no need to use as much resources to make him. I think we just go. That's number 10, we said, right? No, I am sorry. That is number 11. We totally skipped an area, I'm pretty sure. Let's go back to the main staircase. I think I talked about the last area that I was digging for ancient cities, which I believe was up here. Yeah. This would be number 10. The one we picked up was number 11. I went bam and talked about this whole area. You can see I dug it out. I also have been digging caves down here as well, hoping to find out if things pick up, but I have just not found much else. I should probably dig down from here somewhere too. But it was, I believe I came back this path right here, and then we went up. But right there is number 10. This is a full one too. I don't know why, you know. You guys aren't seeing the backs of these. I don't know why I did full on all of them. Could have at least ignored one side while setting it up, but I didn't. Alright, this is fine. And this guy. And that guy. So we're only missing one. A little opposite direction there on these two. Alright, and the last one was the worst one. I was coming up the stairs here. If you watch, I made sure to stay as flush to this wall as possible. It was exactly 1 second or half second long that you could see it. And I actually looked a few times. Just kind of did that on the number of hallways. I just kind of, you know, did little glances. It wasn't even that big of a glance. I think it was like that is about all you've seen. So this was the last one. Oh, this one only had 3 sides. Yep, so that was number 12. Glad to have that done with. Expected comments, but I did not get any, which is all right. We talked about these. I really am concerned about sugarcane. I really think I need to do another row on that. We will talk about that again. So this should be all my gunpowder right now. I think I just pulled 3 stacks out of above, and this is all our sugarcane. We're definitely making way more gunpowder than we are sugarcane. That's why I decided to start making the firework rockets. This one's only red. But we can make more with the flowers. We can turn them into dyes, and then we can change and add extra colors to them like we did this one and the ones that are shooting off. So that'll use up extra gunpowder that way. It'll use twice as much. I am not worried about rockets, though, because even though you've seen that, I also added a chest here, and we are fine on rockets, plus the rockets that are in my travel chest that I keep in here. It's not a lot of rockets in here. This is more emergency, keep going. So we got, I should probably thin this down, get rid of a few wings, maybe just carry 4 wings, and then have, you know, extra row of rockets in here. But we got saddles, we got snow blocks for these guys so that we can make snowballs. Don't know why. Oh, we have water. Yeah, that makes sense. This is in case we get stranded somewhere, we can make a sugarcane farm, get our water, kill creepers to get gunpowder, and then make our rockets out in the wild. And then we got 3 dried gas as well. So, which that would also work on that. It's different than my normal travel chest. My normal travel chest would just be wings and rockets. And then I thought, you know, saddles and stuff would be good. And yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. A few things to talk about. Let's see. We made a basalt generator. It is really ugly. Maybe we'll see if we can fix it later. It has loss. Like if we break about, oh, I should look. 46. So it's at 46 now. If we go, let's say 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I did a tour of 50 or something like that. We got 4. So the lava, unfortunately, above it, and this is a problem I've always had. You need the lava, the ice, and the soul soil. Right? Yeah. To make it, but unfortunately the lava can also burn it. So you always end up kind of getting lost. I tried a few different iterations, and oh, there's one on the side. That's the second time that's happened too. I'll have to look into that. We put some cauldrons with some dripstone. There's lava above it, so if we take this lava out, it'll continue to drip lava in, make more lava. So now we have a lava generator and a basalt generator, which is a nice block. I like the colors on this block. Oh, the rockets are going off again. So I like it looks, I wish I could do it differently. It looks like a log to me, and yet it's, you know, kind of a gray color. So it's actually a really nice color for doing buildings. It has the same, you know, wood-like pattern in the center, like rings. So that's something that we have added. Yeah, I think I talked about this. I'm trying to actually fill up everything again. I should be able to get XP off of it if it backs up. So I might actually drop this down to one full chest, one hopper, one small chest, and then the line, because I'm trying to fill it up. So with the other mining that has gone on, you can see I went sand hunting too. I'm completely out of glass except for what's in here. I'm trying to just cook as much stuff as I can to get this thing backed up so I can see if I get decent XP or not from the furnaces. Because repairing tools is having XP for repairing tools one way or the other is a good thing. And I don't always make it up here in time. These guys seem to like to only spawn in generous numbers when I'm on the lower levels, which is fine. So you don't always get the XP. Baby zombie. Alright, we got a little XP tools. I don't think we put anything extra down. Alright, you guys want to make noise. Noisy neighbors, just like real life, right? For these guys. I do not want zombie meat on me right now. The zombie meat is actually... I thought it was going to be a little slower than it is. It's actually pretty good for emerald generation, and the sales shop got down to, I don't know why I was saying 20-ish. It was 31, I think, was his regular trade. Oh no, I already showed this off. Yeah, that's right. There was a reason that I said that I showed that I was making that. It was because of that building there. There's actually going to be another building next to it now, I believe, too. There might be 2 buildings that I make next to it. We'll see. So I went ahead and dropped off a shulker box here. You know what? In my brain, I talked about doing this live or in this video, so maybe we do that. Anyways, yeah. I don't like how I set this up completely. It is a sheep farm for wool. Way more sheep than I thought I was getting. Way larger of a room than I really needed. I have not been hanging around here though, so we have not been getting as much wool as I would like, even though this is actually, you know, a pretty good amount. We can actually sell the white wool to one of the villagers as well. I thought about getting other villagers and bringing them in as well. We can also buy shears from the same villager, which is part of the good part in a sense. We're going to try something weird. Not too weird, but I don't know how these guys are going to go. Oh. And actually, I don't mind having some colored wool on us. So I'll just put away some stuff real quick. I have not really messed with the copper golems, and I know they're supposed to sort for you. And my fear is that I'm going to have to kick them out the moment after we put them in, because I am almost expecting that they go, oh, this is wool, this box has wool, we'll put wool in wool, and they won't color separate. My whole reason for this right now is color separation. If you did not check out the other videos all together, the next major plan here is to build the map art. What do we have left? Green and brown. And it's nice to have the colors separated, basically like a paint in a sense. Oh man, that was faster than I expected. Okay. Let's just take the chests up, and the hoppers can just back up. Okay. So, supposedly, I am not positive, but I believe you make these guys by doing this. Yep. And then we'll do another one. And then we'll do 2 more. Oh yeah, let's give him some wool. Let's give him the wool that's in our hands. We will see if they are good guys or bad guys. Okay, they checked. He's got gray. Is he gonna keep going? Yeah, let's... I want to build 2 more of these guys if they... the chest was empty, so he put... Let's fix that. Okay. That's easily fixable. He's gonna put the other color in that one too, because he doesn't know. Alright, let's put black in here. And then we're gonna have to do the same with white and take a stack out of this and put it into this one. There's no way I could have these guys in my regular storage, but I figured for here, he's got what, brown in his hand? I don't think they've put any bad colors in so far, so they are doing their thing. He's almost down to the brown. 1 more. Is it too far? They only go so far is the other problem. Will he go? He did go into the last one. I forget what it is, but they only go so far. So, since that actually does work, we're going to go ahead and build 2 more of these guys. Yep, you can get out of there okay, can't you? Yeah. There. Now we have 4 of these guys working on this stuff for us. I would say it's annoying, but, you know, it's going to beat me having to deal with this all the time. Oh, yeah. And we have blocks for extra dyes. Glass, wool. We named all our... Oh, yep, I forgot to say that. We named all the sheep Wool Hall after Andy Warhol. I was trying to think of a good pun name, something between sheep and artist. I thought of Warhol and wool, so that's what we went with. He always had pretty bright, vibrant primary colors, so that's what these guys mostly are anyways. Yeah. Oh, did I bring... I did. So the other reason... We'll grab that. That's just the other thing we need. We need honeycomb is because these guys are made of copper and they oxidize, and if they oxidize, they become statues. So this is supposed to keep them from oxidizing. So that, as long as I don't hit them with an axe, I guess, because I think the axe is the thing that resets them. Just like this, it says waxed copper block. I guess we can show off the science here too, right? It's still waxed, but if we right click it and then pick it up, it didn't pick up in the 59 stack of waxed copper blocks. It picked up as just copper block because the axe does something to remove the... Oh, got off the screen. What did I hit? There we go. So this one's just a block of copper, but if we put the wax back on it, now it stacks that 50 stack back to 60 as waxed copper. We have shears. I think I just did that because I had space. We definitely need more shears for the sheep, but I'm also afraid of how much wool I'm going to get just with the shears that are in there. That's a little scary, man. You climbed up pretty high there. It's this one right here. Do I have an extra wall? Is it worth it to deal with? I do have a crafting table. And even though this doesn't look the same, we're going to put that in instead. I don't think he can climb up there. I think he climbed up from here. And then he was fence height, so he could have potentially decided to go off the side. We still have 4 of them. All right, they do the things that they do. I mean, I can always help them. I can always grab a stack of wool myself and help them. Or just hang out here and see how long it takes them. But yeah, I think that's it for now. The plans again is to... Oh, there's some rockets. I don't know why they're going off during the daytime. I thought I'd fix that. Oh, I should have seen if that was the final rockets too. What we're at, 19? It almost drained the whole thing again. I wonder if the bees are setting it off somehow. No. It's definitely running on the same system as what I use to... It's basically a daylight sensor, a piston, sticky piston, with a redstone block. The redstone block hits the triggers of the dispensers, which hit the honeycomb. Under where the redstone block is another sticky piston with another redstone block, which, once triggered again, hits the bottom dispensers with the bottom beehives. Okay, I don't know why it went off randomly. Like I said, we have so much gunpowder that I think once we get caught up on sugarcane, if we get caught up on sugarcane, we'll just load this full of rockets and who cares, right? Yeah. We did find... I'm on the wrong floor of this thing. Let's go down another floor. I've went on a few wood cutting trips, mainly to try to keep this full. I won't lie, I got extra wood going on there now. Lots of spruce cutting. But I did go on a couple wood cutting trips, so not the greatest on some of these. Some of these are obviously better. Jungle I didn't know was as bad as it was. Dark oak was something that would cut up a lot of. Mangrove we cut a little. Cherry maybe a little. This one though, we found a pale oak forest. We also, had gotten 3 creaking hearts, which I have also not played too much with, but I do know that if we'll just kind of use this as a little illustration. Wrong one. There we go. Let's see here. Let's do something like this. So these things create a monster. If you hit the monster, resin, which is this, ends up showing on top of the wood. So we're going to do something again with pistons that maybe detects when resin is on the wood, and then the piston will move the wood, shaking the resin off, and then we would be able to make blocks of resin. Not certain on that yet, but that's kind of the gist that we're thinking. I don't know how many. I was thinking 2. I mean, I guess I have enough for 3 guys. That just seems like a mess. And I'm not sure if I can automate it either. I haven't messed with it. I'm not sure if I can just, let's say where the mobs are at. Like if these are the mobs, which it isn't, but I mean, it'd be pretty close. Putting these on the floor, which would hurt the mobs, if that would just automatically keep spawning resin or whatnot. So that'll be something I'll have to play with. I should not keep all that stuff in there, though. Yeah. You know, we don't mind having a little display there. It'll remind me if I see it. How about that? So yeah, definitely a lot of pale oak. We're going to probably make the building next to the sheep farm. And then we're probably going to... Pistons distracted me. Pistons distracting me. See how it goes. The other thing too is thought about making a flower farm next to that, which I think I made non-fully automatic ones before. I don't think I've made a fully automatic one before. I really don't want to do that because that's going to require, I don't know, making a moss farm or something else to constantly feed it. And I don't know how much room it's going to take, how much room we're really going to have here. Oh, And the map. Let's go back to the map real quick. Trying to think if there's anything else. Those red vines up top still haven't grown out too much. Yeah, so I think I grabbed one new map because I wanted to see where things were going to fall. I guess we could get one here too. So the map for map art takes up an entire map. So we know how big this building is. If you look how big this is with that black line going on, you can see that that building is small in comparison to what we need for a full map art. So we need one that's going to be blank. We can either build just the one right next to our castle, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's supposed to be a statue foundation. And that's still a work in progress too. But we could build it right next to it, but then the road would end right there, which means we could probably move the road up into the mountains and then over. But the reason why we did this curve down here and put the sheep farm in here is we wanted the sheep farm with the wool to be as close as we could to the map art. So we are probably going to build over ocean. So I did look at this earlier, and you can kind of get that black line in there. We have brown wool, light green wool, and dark green wool. So right between the light green wool and dark green wool is where the map needs to start. Oh, that's not really helping me much. Okay. Try to get a little speed going on there. They're working hard. So with that being said, I think it's, I want to say 128 blocks that way. Starting basically right here. Like this is where this corner of this map's going to be. So if we do hop up here. Oh. Yeah. I was just going to look to the right anyways. We can see roughly where that's going to be at. So it's going to go over there, and then it's going to go way out in the ocean over there and then back. It's going to be a chore. So that's the plan. I think I did do the math too, and I believe it's going to be 10 shulker shells full of blocks to get the whole place covered in one layer. And I think I actually want to do a couple layers because there was like a cheeky map I wanted to do first. Then I'm going to want to slab it, and then I'm going to want to carpet on top of that so that we can. I hope my mic went away there for a second, away from my head. Hopefully it wasn't away too far, too long. Yeah, so that's about it. Hopefully the voice picked up on everything, because that was the reclaiming of the 12 Easter baskets. But yeah, we'll end up at the sign again. There's no reason to, but maybe I can get it to behave a little bit better this time. All right, that's me, Irakar73, playing Minecraft Bedrock on my world Mobgogh, episode 22. We will most likely call it Easter egg reveal, I guess. I'm not sure. Hope you guys have a great day. And I would say talk to you later, but again, I think I do want to go back into a couple of the video games, give them another shot. I only went one stage on the Endless Dungeon, and it was kind of the intro stage. I kind of want to go back into that as well and play maybe do a video per stage or something like that. Waiting for a few games to drop, seeing a few games that have dropped, debating on getting those as well. Yeah, money, time, and effort. We'll see what happens. All right. Have a good one.